Okay, what's going on with all my money motivated stars? Now this is gonna be a powerful video. You know what I mean? Before I even get started, cause like I said, I'm gonna have some people who new to my channel who gonna say go on, get to the point, but y'all know the people who already watch me. I'm just giving an introduction. Share this video. Like I said, if y'all ain't never shared no video ever, share this video because it's gonna be an enlightening video for black people, for the melanated beings. And what sparked me to do this video was the video that I made yesterday about Young Thug and how he was saying, like how I felt like he didn't have no confidence in his melanin and the stuff he was saying in the interview. Y'all can watch the Young Thug video and see what I was talking about. But it just inspired me to do this video, man, because I was like, it's so many people misinformed of different races, of our race, you know what I mean? And they don't know black history, and they don't know really their history. You know what I'm saying? We only know the history of what they told us in school, which is all wrong. You feel what I'm saying? It had a little sprinkle of truth in there, but when it comes to a lot of different things, when they tell us like every race is the same, you know what I mean? We all should love each other. I feel that, you know what I'm saying? We all should be able to get along on this planet. Some people feel otherwise. I know they do. You feel what I'm saying? I see it in the comment section, all that. But when it comes to us being the same, we're not the same. We are biologically structured different from other races. And people gotta understand that. They never told us that. It's certain things that other races can eat that we cannot eat. Our stomach cannot digest. You feel what I'm saying? But they got the food pyramid for every race. You know, like, it's crazy, you know. But yet still, you still have a Chinese food. You know what I mean? You still have Ethiopian food. You have it's all these different foods with labels, but we don't still within those foods. The African community, the black community, you know what I mean, still ain't eating what they supposed to eat, because just because they label it African food or soul food, that's not our food. Soul food is far from the food that we need. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, of course the greens and the vegetation, but like I said, we still cooking out all the nutrients from the greens when we boil them over a certain temperature. You know what I mean? So we got a small portion of greens, probably a small portion of cabbage, which is healthy, and we got a big ass slab of meat on our plate that's very, very hard for us to digest. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna go ahead and start a video because I ain't want to talk too long. But when it comes to a lot of different situations, because like I got subscribers, supporters, you know what I'm saying, my MMS family who's all different races, and you might be a little offended by this video, but if I gotta offend some people by putting out the truth, it is what it is. You know, a lot of my people, subscribers, people already know that. You know what I mean? But it's a lot of people who don't. Some people probably just ran across my channel like, hey, I like his opinion, I'm gonna subscribe to him. But this may be the video to make your ass unsubscribe, and I know that. You know what I mean? Because I know a lot of people going under this programming, and like I said, they taught us a lot of bullshit. So when it comes down to it, man. Cause even with, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna play the video. When it comes, I notice being online when I'm typing and I see these enlightening videos, I type something and I get somebody from a different race to respond to me. And for example, I commented on a picture of a guy, he was sun gazing, you know what I mean? And in the comment section, people was like, man, you can't sun gaze that long, or you gotta sun gaze between these periods of time. And I was basically like, I sun gaze at all different times of the day. You know what I mean? I said, if a black person is uncomfortable in the sun, 10 times out of 10, not 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10, that black person is severely dehydrated, because we are like plants. You know what I mean? If we don't have enough water in our body, the sun will burn your ass. It don't matter if you melanated or not. That's why you see a lot of black people at the cookout or at places at the park and they in the shade. That's a very unnatural thing. For you to be black and hiding from the sun, that means your body is uncomfortable in the sun because you put things in your body that make you uncomfortable in the sun. That's why they give us junk food. That's the reason for it being corner stores on every corner in my neighborhood, in your neighborhood. You know what I mean? Hot Cheetos and hot Cheetos, hot fry, all this shit make your body uncomfortable in the sun. You wonder why you can't take the sun. You like, it's hot, it's hot. If you just knew what melanin could withstand, you wouldn't be saying this is nowhere near hot. You feel what I'm saying? There's so many things that I can say in this video, but I'm trying not to make it so long because I want y'all to get the message. But when it comes to the degrees, these people could just be telling us it's 99 degrees. Whole time, it could really be 990 degrees. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I hope this right here don't go nobody's head because, like I said, when these people tell us certain things, we don't know what degrees it really is. You know what I mean? Just like for the days of the week. We don't know if it's actually fucking Monday. You feel what I'm saying? These are words that was constructed for this matrix. We don't know if we experiencing way hotter temperatures than they letting on. That's what I'm saying. Because this world is full of lies when it comes down to this matrix system. You know what I mean? Just being in the hood, walking down the street. You got identification? Or we just walk into their homeboy house. You know what I mean? You give me identification. They look up and see if you got some warrants. They have the most disgusting look on their face when they find out you ain't got no warrants, you ain't committing no crimes, and they just let you go on about your day. You feel what I'm saying? This is a trap that we living in, and this video is going to show why we're living in a trap and why we have to maneuver the way we maneuver. So if you are a different race, it would behoove you, and I would like for you to watch it, but if you don't want to watch it, it's fine. You know what I mean? But if you melanated, watch this damn video and share this video. You know what I'm saying? Because it'll open a lot of questions. You know what I mean? It'll answer a lot of questions. It's not going into deep detail, but it's enough to scratch the surface to people to be like, okay, I probably need to look into this. You know what I'm saying? Or if you're a different race, I probably need to look into this, because it's a lot of different races who like our race, who like our culture. You feel what I'm saying? And to be identified and be informed on the black culture is to be identified on this world, this universe, basically. And like I said, some people might take it as, you acting like you superior. You feel what I'm saying? Because like I said, when I commented on that post, I was telling somebody, like, I can be in the sun and sun gaze from this time to this time. It don't matter what time I'm in, because like I said, I can take care of my body. And that person was like, that doesn't make you superior. It was a different race. That doesn't make you superior. You know what I'm saying? If my truth on what I do, on how my body is, makes you feel inferior, that does not make me feel like I'm superior because I can take the sun. I can take the sun longer than you. You feel what I'm saying? But we gotta let people know, man, our bodies are different. You feel what I'm saying? I can do certain things that you can do, you know, you can't do. Y'all can do certain things that we can't do. I hate the fucking cold, but I see like majority of different races, they can walk outside with shorts and shit in like cold ass weather. I cannot do that. I can do it, but it's gonna fucking be irritating so bad that I just want to hurry up and run into the car, run to the house. I need, like, you know what I mean? Whole time, our bodies are made different, and we can take different temperatures that other races can't, and other races can take different temperatures that we can't. You feel what I'm saying? They're just like the animal kingdom. You feel what I'm saying? There's deers, giraffes, lion, horses, tigers, and bears. They're considered animals, but do they all eat the same thing? No, they do not. You feel what I'm saying? So people gotta know that, man. Just like everything is out here is different, we are different. You know what I mean? We are a part of the human race, but we are not the same when it comes to biology. So that's how I just had to put that great introduction out there first. Now I talked for 9 minutes. I swear I didn't even talk that long, but I'm gonna go ahead show y'all this video. Y'all share this video. If y'all don't even want to share it, just hit the like button. You know what I mean? I want this video to get out to the algorithm, because I know this video, they not gonna dare to send our notifications out. So if you stumble upon this, or if you do happen to get a notification, share this video or just like it for sure. You know what I'm saying? So y'all make sure y'all hit the notification bell so y'all be notified when I post a video too, man. Y'all be blessed on walking in smoke.
Very critical.
Can you break down the importance of melanin and carbon, please?
Absolutely.
In regards to black people.
Absolutely. Melanin, carbon. Very critical. That this is why you have to really be thankful and be appreciative if you are a black man or woman or any melanated being on the planet, because it means biochemically you have a deeper connection to the universe, to nature, to the supreme being itself. We literally are the people of the stars, you could say, when it comes to how we are constructed. So that's why we have to continue to take, minerals and eat things that are from the earth, because we are a part of it physically. Carbon 12 in particularly. When people break it down, you look at 6 protons, 6 neutrons, 6 electrons. That's where the original 666, right? Not the mark of the beast, 666, but when we're talking about biochemistry. We're looking at not just the pigmentation, but our ability to connect to nature, the grounding, the sun, how we absorb nutrients at a higher rate, how our bones and tendons and ligaments, all of this in our tissue is constructed. It is deeper. It is more connected, I would say, more than the Caucasian, for example. We can go outside in the sun and be cool. So it is a deep gift, and it is something that the universe itself has. Melanin is found in everything from water to hair to, of course, in your blood, your skin, and all that. It's found in plant life. It's found in all these different things. So it's something that connects the life that reflects within itself. Very simple. That's why we have to eat plants. That's why we have to eat fruits and all of that. So that's just a basic level. Like, without even having to go into full depth of all of it, it's something to be appreciated. And I think people should study our brother, Dr. Layla Africa, who has broken that down. May Allah be pleased with our brother, one of our ancestors now, who did beautiful, extensive work on that, including our brother, Dr. Kaba Kamene as well, who has done extensive work on that. But it's a serious thing to be thankful for, because those who do not have it are trying to buy it. I don't know if people know this, but melanin is something that's being sold in creams and these different applications. People are getting melanin injections right now to help to sustain their livelihood. People are doing this to this very day. So again, that leans into other things as well, dealing with the organ trafficking and all that. There are a lot of people who know the benefit and the value of melanin, and they are doing all that they can to get as much as they can to sustain their livelihood. Meanwhile, we have it in abundance.
Nordic group. There is an African looking group. There is a Polynesian looking group. I think we're going to find very few of these extraterrestrials are Caucasian or blonde hair, blue eyed, like a lot of people depict. Many, many, many of our cosmic cousins from the local 52 star cluster are people of color. And when we get to a point to our cosmic cousins actually visiting and integrating with us, we are going to be forced to deal with some of our petty racist programs. Groups.
Is it true that white people need us to survive?
Hell yeah. Without melanin, they can't survive. Matter of fact, if you look at the statistics, white people are dying right now. They are dying more than they're repopulating. And that's why so many black people are coming up missing. Notice they're getting all of these different type of melanin shots inside of them. They're trying to deal with the sun more. Right now, with all of these heat rays and how the sun is heating up and all of the ultraviolet infrared rays is coming from the sun, man, white people are dying globally from skin cancer.
Didn't know that.
But they need melanin for the sun can charge them and make them supernatural like it does us. We are supernatural people. We are an eternal people. We really is. We are a reflection of God itself.
God's chosen people will be spread far and none, but they won't even know who they are. That's why that's what's happening here in America. Literally, the melanated beings in America are the people of ancient Egypt, are the slaves of ancient Egypt that are still enslaved to the system that our government keeps them in control. The trap is a literal trap. The food stamps is a literal, oh, here, take this, so that will keep you trapped there forever. Why people don't leave the hood is because they need you to not leave the hood, because you guys are the real owners of this land. You are the real inhabitants of this land. This land cannot function if you are not there.
It's like to be disrespectful, and maybe this is, some people are going to think this sounds dumb, but I feel like there's a deeper reason why, people of color and specifically the Black community have been relentlessly persecuted. Just the things that happened during slavery alone, were insane. But I don't know, the more I learn about Black history and the ways that, people who literally worked in the government, like the CIA, all these different people in power were trying to ruin the Black community. And it makes me think, dude, I feel like, is there something more going on here than just racism? Because it's like, come on, you're telling me you're doing all of this stuff just because you don't like someone's skin color? I feel like, I have this theory that, what if Black people have some type of superpower? What if they have, I don't know, if they're just born with something very valuable that we don't really know about, but maybe, like I said, these rich people and these people in power, maybe they figured it out a long time ago, and maybe that's why they were like, oh, we have to like get rid of them, blah blah blah. I don't know, I feel like maybe they have something special that we are not taught about that is linked to them being people of color, you know? And I've seen some Black creators come on here and try to explain how special it is to have melanin in your skin and how it has all these different properties, but I don't know, I just feel like I have this theory that this goes so much deeper than maybe a lot of us realize, because I'm sorry, but I don't think you're gonna go out of your way for all these hundreds and hundreds of years to try to ruin one group of people over something as silly as, oh, their skin is a different color. Like, I feel like there's something that we don't know. I'm telling you, there's something special about them that they don't want us to know. Okay, this is just something that I've been thinking about recently, and I'm like, maybe if there are some Black creators that maybe they already made a video and I just didn't see it, I don't know, but like, I don't know, maybe